Hey, it's Tory. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So in today's project, I'm going to walk you through from start to finish on making a Galentine cardstock purse, but we're going to add a little twist to it. So keep watching and let's get started. The first thing you need to do is when you're in my video, you'll click on Show More and you'll get this description, and you'll want to go to things I've mentioned or used in the video, and you'll want to click on that link. But before you do that, you want to make sure that Cricut Design Space is closed, and I've noticed that it's easier when you do it that way. So we'll go ahead and we'll click on this link and it'll pop up. This is the purse that we're going to do. So we're going to click I agree and open in app, and we're going to click edit a copy. So the first thing I'm going to do is go down here and just make it the screen a little bit smaller so you can see more of what I'm doing. And I'm going to go ahead and click on some of the images that I know I will not be using in this specific project, and I'm just going to delete them. Then I'm going to select all, and I'm just going to make this purse a little bit smaller. I'm going to do a mini version. And when you do that, you want to make sure that the padlock is locked, because when you change the dimensions that way, it makes sure that is proportioned. We're going to want to select this side of the purse, just this side, and I'm going to select delete, because whatever I do to this side is exactly the same, and I'll just click on duplicate just so I don't have to do it twice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this over, and we are going to make this image right here green. So if you'll notice here right now, all of this on the right hand side is a light shade of gray. When you click on the purse, this part is darker, and so that is just letting you know that this is what is selected. So I'm going to click on here and I'm going to change it to a green. And I'm going to click on this and do the same thing. We're going to do green. Okay, so now I'm going to select the whole thing and select duplicate. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with this. This I am going to leave as, let me make it a yellow, because I'm doing a pattern. So, and it has like yellow in it. So let's go ahead and do that. And just to be easy, I'm just going to group these together and hit duplicate. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and go to the strap, and we are going to make that the same color green. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same here just because it's easier. It's just right there. Okay. And we need to make this green as well. So let's click here. Let's select this, and we will pick right here and green. Go ahead and we'll make this green as well. And this will be green. I think I'm going to do like a darker yellow, and we'll just make it like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do the pocket the same. We have this as well. I'm going to select ungroup. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this the same color. I might use that pattern that I'm doing for here, or I might change it. I'm not sure yet, but let's go ahead as of right now and do this. And I'm going to click 3 more times. We have to do, I'm going to do gold for this. So I'm going to hit duplicate 3 more times. And then let's hit ungroup. And this is gold. Hit ungroup again. And I think the background, let's see here. This one right here is going to be gold. So let's make this gold. I'm going to go ahead and make this part gold as well. And this one is going to be, let's do white. And I'm going to add a bow. And I found some really cute ones online. I don't remember where I got them. I just already have them. And how I found them, I'm pretty sure was just if you type into Google paper bow, that is what I used. So okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this bow. So this is the bow that I already have. And we're going to click on ungroup, and I'm going to delete this part because that's two bows. I'm just going to use one, and let's select it and hit group again. I'm going to do this size. What I'm going to do is make this monogrammed. So let's click on Monogram Maker. And let's just, oh, you know what, that's the first one, but that one's super cute. It's just very like Pappagallo. That I like that a lot. And we are going to do, let's go ahead, click here. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and use this one. So let me click on add to canvas. And I'm going to slide it down. And then I'm going to make this smaller. And what I want to do is do a print and cut on this one. I just think it'll look a lot nicer. So let's go ahead first and hit align and just make sure it's centered. And then let's click print, then cut, and flatten. Super nice. Okay, this is going to be so cute. Okay, so now we are ready to go ahead and hit make it. And on the mat. Okay, so let's click on the first one. The first one is the print and cut. So I'm going to go ahead and load the printer with cardstock paper and do this one. So let's hit continue, send to printer. And I'm not going to change the printing preferences or anything like that because it's just a simple black and white. It's just so I think it's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit print. I'm going to leave the bleed on. And I'm going to go ahead and select medium cardstock. And we're going to go ahead and load the mat and cut that. I'm going to cut the gold, and I'm going to use it on a, well, actually I'm going to cut it on a foil poster board. So we're going to click on browse, and it's the foil poster board, which is selected, and we're going to hit done. And we'll go ahead and load the mat and cut it. And we're going to go ahead and do this one, and we're going to select medium cardstock and load the mat. And this has a score and a cut. So let's go ahead and select medium cardstock, and we're going to change the tool to a score tool. And then it will pop up once it's done scoring to let us know to change the tool to the fine point blade. So let's go ahead and get that done. Ready to do 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to select medium cardstock, and we're going to do the scoring and the cut, and let's go ahead and get that started. The first thing we want to do is grab the bottom of the purse, and let me get this, we are going to fold on the score lines. Okay, so we have this, and all we did was just fold on the score lines. Okay, and then we're going to set this aside. And then this is one of the sides of the purses, and you can see here that there are score lines here. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but once you print yours, you'll be able to see the score lines, in person. I don't know if you can notice it or not on the camera. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is line this up right here. We're going to place this on in between the score lines. So just like this. So I'm going to use Elmer's glue stick, which is my favorite. I'm going to do this one first. Just apply some glue. And you want to make sure you line it up in the score lines. Now we're going to do this one as well. Okay, so we just put that on, and then now we need to do this as well. Apply the glue. One is done. We're going to set it aside and do the exact same thing on the other one. Let's now do this one. So now we have this, and these are the two sides of the purse. So we're going to set this aside. This is the side of the short side of the purse. Let's go ahead and fold it on the score line. And we're going to do the same thing to this one. Okay, then you'll see that there's a score line and it's an upside down Y, or you'll see a Y this way. And what you want to do is go ahead and place a popsicle stick on the bottom of the Y and go ahead and just reinforce that right there. And then it branches out on the top. So let's go ahead and you're going to do the same thing right here and just reinforce it on the Y. And do the same thing right here. So it'll end up looking just like this. And you can see the upside down Y. And then this side is folded. So now we're going to do the exact same thing to the other side. We're going to place this right here. And now we're going to do it here as well, right there on the Y, the top of the Y. Okay, so then this looks just like this. Okay, so we're going to set these aside. And then this is the pocket for the inside of the purse. And we're going to go ahead and fold it on the score lines. And this is the liner for the bottom of the purse. So let's go ahead and put the liner on here. I'm going to go ahead and place it right here. And we are going to take the side of the purse and place it down. And this is the top and this is the bottom. So place the bottom of the purse to here, and you'll want to line this up and then glue right here. You're going to glue right there, and then we're going to fold it over. So let's go ahead and apply the glue. Okay, and we're going to line it up, and then we're going to just reinforce with a popsicle stick. Same thing to this side. So we're going to go ahead and place this down here and apply the glue right here. And we're going to line it up and then fold it over and use the popsicle stick just to make sure that it adheres better. We are going to apply the pocket on the inside of the purse. So let me go ahead and turn this over, and I'm going to put glue here and here on all three sides. And then I'm going to place it in the middle to the bottom, closer maybe to the bottom. Just kind of center it on the popsicle stick. We're going to go ahead and take the side of the purse, and this is what the bottom of the Y is going to attach here. We're going to do the exact same thing and apply the glue, line it up, and then place that down. Go ahead, turn this, And now do the same thing to this side. So remember, this part is face down. And apply the glue. Line it up. Okay, we're going to glue this and pull it up. And we're going to apply this to that. So this is exactly what we've been doing. So we're going to do that again. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull this, line it up. Let's just take a little of the glue off. Want to make sure that it's lined up though. And I'm going to turn it over and use the popsicle stick. See, let's push that in just a little bit. Just make sure that it's lined up. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. So let's apply the glue. And then this is going to line up right here. Just take a little of this off. Then we are going to turn this over and make sure that it's lined up, and then we're going to go ahead and use the popsicle stick. Now we're going to do the same thing on this end. Just everything that we just did, we're going to repeat and do it on this end. Place this up, line it up, and turn it over, and just make sure that it's adhering. The last one is right here. Go ahead and apply the glue and line it up and flip it over. I think I'm just going to do it without it. I think it's super cute without actually putting this on. So since I have the score lines, I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on the score lines so you don't see it. But I think it's so cute this way, so I'm going to do it that way instead of placing this on there. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the glue. Okay, and we're going to line it up. And we're going to turn this way and do the exact same thing. Go ahead and do this right here. Okay, so we're going to set this aside, and we have this gold piece, and this is the one that I did as a print and cut, the monogram, and I'm going to glue that right there. Make sure it's centered. Move that over just a tad. Okay, so this will look just like that. 4 of those, and we should have 8 of the buckles. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we have 4 of these, and we are going to apply glue on one of the sides, and then we're going to place those together. So no matter which side you turn, you just see the gold. And let's go ahead, line this up, and so now we have the buckle, and on both sides is gold. So we're going to repeat that 3 more times. Have 4 of these, and we're going to go ahead and fold it in half, line it up. Okay, and I'm going to do that with the other 3. Now we are going to apply glue and place it in here, and then we're going to close it. So it'll be just like this. So, and I think I'm going to have this side be visible. Isn't that cute? It worked out perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the glue. And we'll go ahead and line it up. So set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and just apply the glue here, then place that in here and close it. Make sure it's lined up. Same thing with this one. Okay. 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 So now we are going to apply this to here and make sure that it's centered and that you can see some of the gold evenly distributed from the top, side, and everywhere. So let's go ahead and apply the glue. Make sure that it's centered. Now we're going to do the exact same thing with the others. Just like that. We need to do the zipper, and we're going to place this on here. So let's go ahead and apply that first. And then I'm going to use this glue for, this is just Elmer's glue, liquid Elmer's glue, but it has the needle point. And I'm just going to go ahead and just apply the glue that way so it's less messy. And apply this right in the center, famous popsicle stick. This little piece and the pole for the zipper. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some glue on here. And then I'm going to place this in here. And then just like this, and I'm going to fold it in half. Okay? So it's just like this. And we're going to set this aside. These two straps, just fold on the score line, just like that. Set that aside. Same here. Okay. And then this is the bow that we're going to do. Okay. So what we're going to do, this kind of looks like goggles. You're going to go ahead and then just kind of take your popsicle stick or a pencil and then just kind of add a little curve to it like that. And we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Okay. So what we're going to do is put a dot of glue here and push this down here and then evenly do the same thing on this side. So it'll end up looking just like that. Let's just put a little bit here. And then I'm going to try to do it evenly. Okay, and popsicle stick. Okay. So it'll look just like this. And then we have this and we have this. Okay. This is going to wrap around here. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do this as well. Let me get the other. That one has glue on it. Okay. Just kind of do that a little bit just to make it easier to wrap around. Turn it over and put some glue here and close it. Isn't that cute? Okay. And then if you want to add like more, you know, curve to it, you can still do that just like this with the popsicle stick or a pencil or something like that. And then we're going to glue this right here in the middle. So let's put some glue right here, right in the middle, and then place this right there. Set this aside. To apply this right here. So put another dot here. And we're going to apply this right here. Okay, there's also another little piece that I usually put right on top of there, but I can't find it. It's so tiny. So let's go ahead, and I'm not going to do that. Okay, so the next step is taking this and applying it right here. And you want to make sure that this lines up right in the middle. So, okay, so this is what it looks like. And I was saying you want to make sure that this part lines up here. And this part lines up going right down here. Okay. I want it to be centered like this. And now we're going to turn it around and do this side. So let's do the bow right here. Let's do that last. Okay, so we have these two straps, and we're going to take this and just kind of fold it down so that these two parts are sticking that way, and you're going to put these in the loop and then glue it down. And then I'm going to move this and do the exact same thing on this side. Isn't this so cute? What do you think? The little bow, it just makes it makes it a little bit different. What do you think? Leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think. And if you don't already subscribe and you think that this channel is for you, make sure to hit the subscribe button below and the like button and comment and all that jazz. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.